Greetings. I'm Isha, the spiritual director of the Assisi Institute in Rochester, New York, and this is
Pooja Sinha. I am the president of the board here at the Assisi Institute, as well as a Kriya minister.
And I want to say she's a wonderful teacher and spiritual leader within the Assisi Institute. She blesses us in many, many ways. I want to talk to you briefly about the Assisi Institute. And if I could just say it very simply, the Assisi Institute is a space. For some of you, it's a physical space that you come to. For some of you, it's a virtual space. But it's a space where people can tap into the wisdom of God, the grace of God, the love of God, as taught by Paramahansa Yogananda and Jesus Christ. Again, it's a space for people to tap into the divine that is within them and to live their lives with grace and with wisdom, with strength, with courage, with peace, and with love. And I think in this chaotic world right now, the mission of the Assisi Institute is more relevant than ever. And with that, I will turn it over to Pooja.
Thank you, Isha Das. So as you know, if you have any familiarity with the Assisi Institute, we have a number of ways that we channel grace and divinity into time and space to all of you. And some of that is through Isha Das's weekly or daily living grace emails. Some of that is through our retreats and workshops. Some of that is through our Thursday evening service, as well as our Sunday services. And so we have a richness of offerings that we are able to bring. And part of that richness is because we have a space to be able to do so. And whether that be digitally or physically in this building. What helps us pay the bills for this building is truly our pledges. And so every year we do a pledge drive. And this year we would like to kick it off together with all of you. Our pledge drive helps us fund our mortgage, pay our bills. Isha Das and Vicky do not collect a salary from the Assisi Institute. So everything you give goes directly into funding the Assisi Institute and its mission. So we ask you to please consider through the depth of your heart, if you benefit from anything that the Assisi Institute has to offer, especially in this crazy world in this time and place, please consider donating on a monthly basis to the Assisi Institute to help us continue to be strong in our mission, to bring divinity and grace through the guidance of Yogananda, through the guidance of Jesus. As Jesus has said, when one or more gather, he is there. And that is what our space allows us to do. If you come to the Assisi Institute, there is a vortex of divine energy here that you can feel when you walk through our doors. So please consider visiting us live, but also consider donating to us so that we can continue in our work and bringing our offerings to all of you.
Yeah, and if I could just add a couple of points. We ask people to pledge on a monthly basis because then we know what our income is and we can plan our budget accordingly. Secondly, we are a 501c3 with the federal government. So whatever you pledge is tax deductible. And the last thing I'll say is we live in a world that is so divided and so tribal. I think as time goes forward, the mission and the ministry of the Assisi Institute is so important that we become a meeting place for people of diverse backgrounds, diverse religions who can come together in the silence, love God, love each other, and empower each other to be light in the world. If you want specific information on how to pledge, please go to our website, assisi-institute.org. And for those of you that have already pledged and continue to pledge, I thank you. Those of you that will pledge, even if you're considering pledging, thank you. We really appreciate it. It really helps us to be a light in the world. Thank you, and God bless you, and Pooja, thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.